There are very few movies that I have been more excited about this summer than 28 Years Later. Director Danny Boyle and writer Alex Garland returned to the not zombie world that they created in 2002, and their new movie drops us in to the Scottish Highlands a whole generation after the rage virus took over. And the rage virus never made it past the UK islands. It has been quarantined. Those islands have been quarantined by the rest of the world. No one will ever step off those islands. So we're dropped in with a village full of people who've always lived here, especially Spike, who's just turned 12, and he's gonna go on his first hunting trip with his dad. They're hunting some resources for their village, but also Spike is hoping to get his first infected kill in. And as you might imagine, things do not go as planned. One of the things I like about this movie is how well they anchor it in this family drama. The performances are really, really good, including from the supporting cast, Jodie Comer and the great Ralph Fiennes, who's a very interesting character in this movie. And there's a lot of tenderness and humanity, which I think is a great way to offset the inhumanity of the monsters. The problem for me, aside from some dubious science, is that the monsters themselves, the infected, they have evolved over the past 28 years into something that I think is not very scary. And so I think that they're one of the great things about 28 Days Later, one of the things that made it a masterpiece, is that it was the perfect balance of humanity and terror. 28 Weeks Later, which is a serviceable sequel, a pretty good sequel, it's too mean-spirited, though. Like, it abandons the humanity and goes full throttle for the terror. And so I think that's one of the reasons it's less effective. 28 Years Later is very, very tender and human at the expense of the terror. And so I found it a little bit disappointing. I like it. I think it's good. And I think that there are some very interesting ideas that will turn into great sequels. But on the whole, I did not love, though I did like 28 Years Later, in theaters June 20th.